Fox News' Charlie LeDuff is in Washington, D.C. for the hearings. He caught up with a high-ranking congressman from California, and let's just say things got a little testy.
Good evening. Government Motors. Remember that one? That's a huge overlooked detail in this whole GM debacle. The federal government's oversight of a company they bought out of bankruptcy 4 years ago, and under their nose, the company's hiding its deadly, dirty laundry. So to get you some answers, we caught up with California Democrat Henry Waxman, who at the time of that purchase was head of the House's Oversight and Governmental Reform Committee. Listen closely. He didn't have any answers.
So if you didn't know and the GM executive said they didn't know, who's supposed to know, and what does that say about your ability to run this country?
This is a problem that GM knew about, and they didn't do anything about.
Why didn't you know about it? You spent $50 billion of the American taxpayers' money.
This is not about me. Why didn't you know? This is not about me. This is about GM and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
That's the federal government as well.
Thank you very much.
Sir? Sir, are we just going to blame GM for this, or are we going to blame Congress as well?
We're going
it's a
to
serious
find
question.
Out, we're going to find out who was responsible, what they knew.
Where
and
was
why
the federal oversight?
That's
you
a good
bought
question.
the company. You voted for it. That's your call.
You know, this is not an inquiry to find out news. This seems to me like
well, we're going to drill GM
accusation.
today, and they deserve it.
Yes, but this is something that I, as a member of Congress, will participate in the hearing and continue our investigation to find out the facts, so this never happens
Will you make
again.
a promise to the American people that you'll have a federal inquiry into how the federal government handled this corporation?
Well, this is a federal inquiry into how the federal government handles the situation when we look at the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
One last question. GM still owes us $10 billion. They have $30 billion in cash reserves. Will you be asking for the taxpayers' money back?
Well, we'll be looking at that.
Thank you.
You know, I think that's
solid. That's solid. No, go ahead, roll it.
Oh,
what?
Okay.
What's the problem?
Thank you.
You can't answer?
No.
You work for us.
No, I don't work for Fox. You work for
No,
Fox.
I'm an American. I'm an American citizen.
I'm an American citizen
from Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah.
I don't like what you did with the company. Neither does anybody out there.
Well, then you're not asking a question as a
Okay.
journalist. You just came here.
Will
to
you
give
be
me an
asking GM to pay the American taxpayer back? That's a
answered.
question. Nah.
I want to thank the congressman for his time. And I promise tomorrow when the Senate gives the CEO of GM a grilling, we'll be there to ask them if anybody wants to stand by the purchase of this company. Reporting from the nation's capital, Charlie LeDuff, Fox TV.